was the 7th of September 2010. It was 5:30 in the afternoon. And I remember how I walked into my living room. It was a sunny day, and the first few autumn leaves scattered on the rug beneath me. I could hear the sound of my keys dropping on my favorite antique table. I was holding a huge bunch of roses. Behind me, the sound of the clicking clock. And from my hair, the bittersweet smell of a hospital bed. I could hear him walk up on me from behind, put his hand on my shoulder and whispered softly into my ear, "But sweet, we will make a new one." That sentence he spoke was the sentence of so many in my surroundings. And it all came crashing down right there. There was nothing left of me. But the amazing thing is when there's an end, there's a beginning too. And I didn't know it at the time, but that moment started my journey to find who I truly am. I was raised in a family and in a culture, and therefore I got the belief that in pursuit of happiness, which we sort of all are, aren't we? I had to do what is expected of me, what people thought I should do, or that I should fit in, and then I would feel happy. I can tell you I wasn't. So after that, I had a choice. I had the choice to say, you know what? This just doesn't really feel right, but I just brush it off. Continue. It's fine. It was a comfortable life. I could have chosen that. Or, option number 2, stop, drop, and realign. Before we go for the choices, I ask you, have you ever done something you were expected to do? Or maybe your parents told you which was good for you, or your friend said, you should really try this? Have you? Of course you have, haven't you? Yes. Right. And the thing is, the moment you do these kind of things, you afterwards feel a bit off-centered, weird, maybe a bit dirty or something. That's because it doesn't really align with who we truly are. And still we do it. Why? Why do we do that? It's fear. It's the fear of not being good enough. It's the fear of not being loved. It's the fear of not fitting in. It's the fear of somebody not telling you they're proud of you. Because we so long for being loved and acknowledged that we do anything to get it. But maybe that's not the way to do it, is it? And the thing what happens the moment you do this you do it. And then you kind of brush this fear off and you continue on your path. And it's only a habit. And the good thing about a habit is that it can be broken, right? You can change a habit, can't you? Of course you can. So, how do you do that? How do you change a habit? You take a decision. And you take a decision in here to connect who you truly are. And I know that every single one of you already knows who they are. Already knows also what the story is that you're holding on and you're not sharing it because you're scared or you don't know what's going on the moment you're telling this story, right? So who are you? And if you're already living who you truly are, I so cheer you. You're amazing. And if you're not doing it, let's say yet, right? And while I'm telling you this, you're shitting all colors of the glittery rainbow, I cheer you even more because it takes a lot of courage to live who you truly are. Because it's a fight. It's a fight every single day to fight that fear we just talked about. To fight not to fit in. To fight for not getting that attention, to have somebody else tell you that they're proud of you. To fight to connect to who you truly are. So my question is, who are you? What is the story you haven't told yet? Maybe you're a 42-year-old woman and you still long to become a mother. Maybe you just recently discovered you have a lesbian side on you and you're in a heterosexual relationship. Maybe there's a woman inside your manly body. Maybe you're a nomad at heart and you hate living in a brick and mortar home. Maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you fill in the blanks. You know when your heart tells you. So, we just said it's the fear why we do it, right? It's a habit that we brush it away and we continue in what we do. We can break a habit by just taking a decision, but a decision takes place here. So how do you get decision into action? You start to share. Yes, that story we were just telling about, and you know which story I'm talking about. You start sharing it. And actually, how about we practice today? How about we're going to go and practice that? Sharing today, right here, right now. So pick one of the stories. You know which one. Maybe choose a little one. Or if you're really brave, choose a big one. Go for it. Yes? All right, pick one of your neighbors. You're all sitting next to now someone. Okay? Right, pick one of your neighbors. That's it. Now breathe. Get all your courage going. Feel what comes up. And start sharing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. No. Oh, stop. Stop. Well done. Some of you guys were just clapping their hands and ready to dump their shit on their neighbors. Wow. And some of you were just looking at me with these huge eyes, seeing all white around your eyes. And they're like, maybe not. And you're absolutely right, because this is not the place to start sharing, right? Because the story you have inside of you, if you've been hiding for so long, that's a story that you should only share with people you trust. And share them with your tribe, not just with some random someone you meet here. Share them with your tribe, because then you can connect to yourself and grow within yourself. Right? I'll take you back to a moment. I remember holding on to my handbag and shoving it in the last space there was in my old green Skoda. While my favorite little plant I had was a huge plant, actually, because I couldn't even see out of the windows anymore. There was so much stuff in that car. I was shoving that in. I was taking a seat. I turned the car keys. I had a last glance at the house that I've been living in, and I drove off. And a few kilometers down the road, I stopped because I couldn't drive anymore. I was bawling my eyes out. I was crying. I couldn't even breathe. What had I done? Now you know what decision I took. What had I done? And that's the moment you reach out to your tribe. Well, I do. I rang my best friend. I said, Auke, what have I done? I don't have a home anymore. All my belongings is all stuck in this car. I can't even see other. I had to give up my dog because I wouldn't bring him back to Amsterdam with me to pee on a light pole. I don't have a partner anymore. I don't have a job anymore. What the? Why did I do this again? I took a decision. And what she said to me was, Jen, you've got this. If someone's got it, you do. And the good thing is, you have a blank slate in front of you. You can create your dream life. She had a point there. I drove to Amsterdam. I had about 2 hours to go on. And in those 2 hours, I decided what I wanted to do with my blank slate. And the first thing I did, I rang my dad. I said, Dad, do you have a place to stay tonight? Because I'm sort of in a situation here. He was like, nope, we're refurbishing. Right. But you can stay at my office. I'll take that offer. Yes. So I drove to his office. And that is now more than 7 years ago. Every day, I make sure that I connect with myself, and I make sure who I am, and that everything around me connects with who I am. So I chose to give roses now to a man and to women. And I'm a storyteller. I'm a collector of stories, and I challenge myself to be the best version of me. And I would like to invite you to do the same, to become and to be the best version of who you are, who you truly are. And it's simple. Select someone in your head you know you can trust and start sharing. Because if you continue hiding and if you continue fitting in, it's so much harder, I promise you. The moment you decide to share, you will get a support and help from areas you haven't even thought of. And if you give yourself the permission to be free, you give someone else the permission to do the same. So I leave you with this. Make sure you share with your tribe. And if you don't have the tribe yet, then create one. Breathe, share, and trust the process. You already are who you are, amazing. Live your dream life. You're so worth it.